Hi everyone, this is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to my channel. In this video, I'm going to share with you a tool which uses local large language models to do the web research for you on any topic. It's not just simply a tool to search the web for a given query or terminology, rather it slices and dices your research topic and do an intelligent Ollama based search and research with the help of these models. As you can see that we can use Ollama based models, so that it means that we don't have to really worry about any API costs, we don't have to worry about any throttling, we don't have to really worry about any privacy or anything like that. It's all running locally, all for free, and you can search as much as you like. On the channel, I already have covered various tools where we have been using some of the API based tooling for AI web research, sometime using Claude models from Anthropic or OpenAI's model, and many a times you might have noticed that sometimes I get some throttling errors, and I also show you the cost, which could even range from $2 to $3 for a whole research topic. And that is where I believe this tool really shines, because it enables us to do it all local, all free. So in this video we are going to install it locally. I will also show you how you can carry out your own AI web research. So it allows you to do automated research planning with prioritized focus areas. Plus, as I mentioned, not only you can do systematic web searching but also content analysis. Plus you can do a research summary generation plus post research Q&A capability about findings. It also has built-in self-improving search mechanism. Plus you can have comprehensive answer synthesis using web sourced information. Now, before I show you the installation, let me also say a huge thanks to the sponsors of the video, who are AgentQL. AgentQL is a query language that turns any web page into a data source. With its Python SDK and live debugging tool, you can scrape and interact with web content. AgentQL works on any page, it is resilient, it is reusable, and it structures the output according to the shape of your query. Okay, so now we know what AgentQL is. Another thing is that if you don't know about Ollama, please go to my channel and then simply search with Ollama like this, and you should be able to find hundreds of videos on it. I have covered it from every angle. In short, it is one of the easiest tools to run large language models locally in a quantized format. Okay, so I already have Ollama installed. As I said, if you don't know how to install it, please search the channel. This is where I'm running my Ubuntu system. Let's create a virtual environment so that we would install everything in that virtual environment. Virtual environment is done, as you can see on the left hand side. Let's git clone the repo of this automated AI web researcher, and we are then seeding into it. I will also drop the link to it in video's description. That is done. Let's install all the requirements. And these are very general requirements, because at the end of the day it's just a Python library, nothing else. And it has installed everything here. Now just quickly you can check if it has installed Ollama or not. Let's do pip. So if it doesn't find it, just do pip install Ollama, and that should get installed very quickly on your systems. Okay, so we are all good at the moment. So installation is done. Now we have to get our model from Ollama, which will be used to do the actual AI web research. For that, first let's check out Ollama. I'm just doing Ollama lists. It says it's not running, so you need to start it. If it doesn't get started, I'm just starting Ollama service here, as you can see. And now if I do Ollama list, there are a couple of models already there, but I would really like to go with this one because it has 128k context. Okay, so it says it can't find it. In that case, all we need to do is to just grab this phi3 and then go to Ollama's website, click on models and search with phi3. And this is a phi3. As you can see, this is what we were trying to download, because these things change a lot, so we just need to make sure that we are using the same one. Now there are a lot of versions in 5.3. You can select any. You can even go with Llama 3.2 or Llama 3.1, whatever you like. So I'm just going to, I want 14 billion because that is quite performant. And the creator of the project also recommends that. So let's click on here, and then you can just either select this 14 billion from here like I'm doing it now. And you see that you can simply go with this Ollama Run 5314 billion if you have that much GPU VRAM. If you don't, again click here, then view all, and there are a lot of even lesser VRAM models available, but I'm just going to go with this one. It has Q4, which is not bad at all. I just copied it, and then I'm going back. Okay, so I'm just going to clear it, and then I'm going to run this Ollama pull command here. It is going to download the model, and then it is going to verify the checksum. Let's wait. And our model is all downloaded. Let's type by here just to exit from here. And if you do Ollama list, now we have our 14 billion 53 installed. Now next step which we need to do is pretty interesting. We need to actually change the context length of this model, because and context length means that it is a spotlight which model throws on something or your data or your question at a specific point in time. That is how much a model can give its attention to at a given point in time. So these models primarily don't come with that, and because what Ollama has done in some cases that they have reduced the context windows on models, few of them like 5.3, 3.8 billion, despite the name suggesting high context, which is why the model file, we need to create a model file where we are basically customizing this local model. So simply do, it's not hard, just do touch and create a model file name, keep the name as is, and then open this model file in any code editor, and from here simply type these. So as I have downloaded this 5314 billion, so that is what I have given, and then I have increased the context length to 38k, and then just simply save it, and then we just need to create a new model from this model file, which we will say Ollama create reset 53, and I have given that model file. If you now do Ollama list, you will see that now we have our brand new model, which is research 53 latest. How good is that? You can remove this one, we won't be using this anymore. Okay, so now our Ollama is installed, our model is downloaded, model is customized, we are in the root of the repo, everything looks good. Now in order to start up this application, all you need to do is to run this command from the root of the repo, python 3 web-llm.py, and as soon as you run it, you see that it has initialized the system, it has started this advanced research assistant. Now okay, so you see at the start we have found this error. It says that this model could not be found. So in that case, because they just use default model, I believe they should also allow us to do a parameterized this command. Anyway, doesn't matter, we will just go and change this file. So I think easier way would be to just open it in the VS Code. So I'm just going to open it in the VS Code. So you can see that this is my VS Code. Now I also want to show you this. I don't want to edit the video so that you would also see all the troubleshooting in raw, because this is all bleeding edge. You might face some of these errors. So this is a web-llm.py, but it doesn't really tell you where exactly you need to change the model. In that case, you see there is a logs directory at the top on the left hand side. In that one, go to web_llm log, and this is where you will see that this is the exception where this model was not found. So we need to go into this llm_wrapper.py, which is also here. If you see, this is the llm_wrapper.py, and you can simply do Control F here and search with 5.3 or something like custom. And then on line 14, you will see that this llm_wrapper, there is your _model_ name. Just simply replace this with the new model name which we have. Something like it will be not this one. This is the one which is 53:14 billion, or the one with the research one which we got. Let me replace it quickly. So I have replaced it with this research dash 53. Let's save the model here, and then let's go back to the terminal and let me run that. And now it has initialized the system successfully, and now we can send our message. For example, I'll say analyze the impact of loneliness on men, and then you just need to press Ctrl D to submit the message. There you go. So the research has started. It is also doing the web search, and I believe it is using DuckDuckGo browser, which is an open source free browser, which is quite good. You don't have to really worry about any web APIs or anything like that, because normally the tools you have to put in your web search API key, your LLM API key, lot of API keys are there, but for this one, you see, we are not putting in any key. It is investigating, it is searching, it is focusing on the different areas. It is also giving us the references it is getting, and I'm letting it run. I just want you to see what is happening. And while it happens, let me also quickly show you how much VRAM I'm consuming here. So you see that it is just close to 19 gig of VRAM with this big model. And as I said, if you don't have that much, you can reduce the count level. It is still thinking, searching, and while it searches, this VM which I showed you and the GPU and the VM, they have been sponsored by Massed Compute. If you're looking to rent a GPU on very affordable prices, I will drop the link to their website in video's description. I am also going to give you a coupon code of 50% discount on range of GPUs, so do check them out. Okay, so let's go back there to in our terminal to see what is happening. I'll close this one. So it is still thinking, it is doing the research, and it can take as long as it wants. I'm not sure if you ever have done this sort of research by following my videos on different API based models. It always really, my heart, always skips a beat, because this could get very expensive real soon with the API calls. So you see, it is been scraping a lot of things. It is searching and all that. Okay, so I think it is still working. Okay, let it work, and then I'll show you what happened. I think towards the end it also generates a summary. So it is generating the summary now, as you can see. And there you go, the research is done. It has produced a summary, and it has really, it's quite cool that this is the original query and it has just given you the answer in terms of all the research. And you can also change your messages a bit, and then there are a few other controls which you can use. But all in all, I believe that if you're looking for a good research summary on any topic, free, without any fear of cost or any throttling, this is really a quite good tool. So that's it. I will drop the link to it in video's description. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please share it among your network, as it helps a lot. Thank you for watching.